Hello everyone, and today let's make a description and a connection for the 32 channels and the 32 camera system. Okay, the system including one 32 channel NVR recorder and one 24 port PoE switch and one 8 port PoE switch. So the diagram, as the diagram displayed, we have to connecting the 24 cameras on this 24 port PoE switch, and it has two uplink port and the rest 8 cameras connecting by the 8 port PoE switch and uplink port over here. So the system connection is like this. So we don't have so many cameras over here, so I just connecting two for references, and one camera connecting on the 8 port PoE switch and one camera connecting to the 24 port PoE switch. Okay, so let's assume this 24 port PoE switch connecting all 24 cameras, and then the uplink port of this 24 port PoE switch we connected into the 8 port PoE switch. Okay, so this port, the 24 port PoE switch connecting to the 8, and the 8 PoE switch uplink port connecting to the NVR recorder, the port 2. And NVR port 1 is connecting to your router. This is for internet access and mobile app online viewing. Okay, so the diagram is this 24 cameras, these 8 cameras, and the 24 cameras connecting to the 8, and the 8 connecting to the NVR port 2. So let's make the system all connecting. Okay, so I have 2 cameras connecting. One is on the 8 port over here, and another PTZ camera connecting to the 24. Okay, so now let's go to the main menu. On the main menu, we can see over here. Normally, if it's a brand new system, there is no and the system connecting. All your cameras will be displayed over here. We just click add here. Or if you have in some camera existed over here, then you just click delete. It's simple. Delete and refresh. The first step, when we connect all the 32 cameras, we just click fresh. After fresh, all cameras will be displayed here, and we just click add all. So all your cameras will be connected, and then we just wait over here and check the status. Turns to blue. Yeah, turns to blue means the camera is displayed. As we can see, the menu is over here. Okay, and then it's the main part of for internet access. Okay, for internet access, we have to make sure the system connecting to your router or router or switch. As we just described for NVR port connection, the port 1 is connecting to your router, and the port 2 in default is connecting your cameras from your PoE switch. Okay, so the NIC1 is go to internet. And after we enable DHCP, it will obtain IP address from your router. So this is the IPv4 address, is the IP range of your router. We can check this from your computer, your mobile phone or something. And the one most important is the gateway. This one is very important because, for example, someone maybe have 1.1 in his home or 10.1. So this is, and every network is different. So we have to make sure the IP address and the IP gateway in the same range. It must match with your local network. This makes the system available for internet access. And then we can go to the P2P. We can check the status online. If the connection is incorrect, it is offline. So this port is very important. And then we can use our mobile app to scan this QR code. And we have other videos to describe about that. Okay. And back to the camera ad. This is very important because we can check the IP address, because the port 2 is not we connecting our cameras, so the correct port shall be 198.168.2. This is the correct range for our cameras connecting. If it's in other range, it's probably incorrect. Okay, and after this, if sometimes if your system in different range, we can delete all of them and refresh it. If the cameras came up, we just click edit. But someone say I did the same step but it's still offline, so how we do? First, we back to check the connection, the diagram as we did just now. We can check the connection if it's correct. Okay, if every step is correct, then we go over here. We can restart it. And wait it. Okay, and if you restart it, it doesn't work again, no problem. Let's go to maintain. We can go restore factory default. So this is make the system like a brand new. Don't be afraid of factory default, it's no problem. Okay, we have orange time, just do it. After factory defaulted, the default password, it will go back to the default password. Please remember, this is after factory default, the password is the default. Okay, all EMEA is 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then the same step, you new system wizard, just change a strong password, email if necessary, and something like that. And then we go to the same step in camera over here, just edit and then delete it. Thank you. Like this, if we add this camera, as we can see, the IP address is conflict. So when we add it, it's unable to add it in. You can see it's failed. So how we deal with this? So we can go to net config over here, and we can change this camera IP address into, for example, change it a new one that doesn't conflict, and then we can edit. Now it succeeds without problem. Let me explain why I insist on the IP address of the camera. The display shall be 2 dot something, because in our network connection, the port 1 in default, we use it for internet access. The port 2, we mainly use it for the EMEA and the camera connection between the PoE switch. Just like you see, I insist very much yesterday. This port 1, this is the IP address. We got it from our router for internet, and this is the port 2, the dot 2 or something that is connecting via the PoE switch that is connecting the cameras. So let's back here. If the camera, for example, we add a camera into it, if the connection is exactly as mine, so this IP address should be 192.168.2. something. For example, we add a new camera. If it doesn't change into 1 and 2 dot something, so this is incorrect. The camera will not be displayed over here. So let's manually change it. Okay, so here is a net config. We just, for example, we do it over here. Sorry. Okay, and then apply. So this is came to 192 .168.2. something, right? So now we add it. Just wait. You can see now the camera is displayed. That's because sometimes when you edit, it should be automatically changed into .2 something. If it doesn't change, it might be the system that you didn't restart it. So we can do restart. In the main menu, we can do restart, or in the main menu, maintain, we can do a factory restore. To factory restore. If it doesn't trouble you too much, you can just change them one by one. For example, we change it again. Oh, sorry. Then we apply, we edit. And then we change this one too. Now we can see the 32 is already displayed, and the 35 will come soon.